In the boundless and eerie expanse of the land of demonic spirits, a lone figure stood amidst the roiling black mist, his eyes as calm and cold as an ancient abyss. This man was Wang Lin, the cultivator who once defied fate itself, the one whose name echoed like thunder across countless realms. After countless tribulations, he had come to this strange land not to seek glory or fortune, but to walk a path of his own making, one drenched in vengeance, solitude, and unyielding determination. The land itself was treacherous beyond compare. Countless cultivators who ventured here sought only one thing: the power of the ancient demon spirits sealed within the 9 demonic counties. To claim even one such spirit was to rise above mortals and touch the edge of godhood. Most came to serve the counties, to earn merit through endless slaughter, and to eventually gain the chance to merge with an ancient spirit. But Wang Lin was never one to follow the common path. He did not kneel to the so-called demon lords, nor did he seek approval or permission. Instead, he made a decision that would shake the very foundation of this land. He would rebuild the Soul Refining Sect. Using the humble Luo family tribe as his base, he began to pass down the forbidden art of soul refining, a technique that drew upon the essence of life and death itself. Each day, the valley echoed with the haunting cries of spirits as the Luo family learned to capture wandering souls and condense them into banners. Wang Lin stood at the heart of it all, watching coldly as the tribe grew from a simple clan into a power that commanded both fear and reverence. His purpose was not simply to guide them, it was to prepare the foundation for a task that few would dare to imagine. He sought to repair the legendary 1 billion soul banner, an artifact that once trembled the heavens and devoured entire worlds. To mend such a divine relic required not days, not years, but centuries of relentless effort. Souls had to be purified, bound, and merged under his will. And so, Wang Lin decided he would remain in this land for 500 years if necessary. The blood and souls of enemies would feed his banner. The screams of beasts and men alike would become its song. Slowly, one soul after another was woven into the endless fabric of death, the banner shimmering faintly with ominous light each night. Among those who followed him, one stood out, a young man named 13. Though Wang Lin had never formally accepted him as a disciple, 13 regarded him as a master in both heart and deed. His loyalty was unwavering, his admiration absolute. Under Wang Lin's silent tutelage, he grew rapidly, mastering the early stages of the soul refining technique and creating his own soul banner, a feat that astonished even seasoned cultivators. Within the growing soul refining tribe, 13's reputation soared. Only Xianxia, the tribe's clan leader, surpassed him in strength. Together, they led expeditions to nearby tribes, expanding Wang Lin's influence in gathering souls for the Great Banner. Each conquest brought more power, more fear, and more blood to fuel Wang Lin's goal. Yet fate, as always, delighted in cruelty. During one such campaign, Xianxia returned triumphant, but 13 did not. When his spirit beast staggered back to the tribe, carrying 13's broken body, a deep silence fell upon the camp. His meridians had been severed, his cultivation destroyed. He was now but a mortal. For a cultivator who had once soared among the heavens, this was a punishment worse than death. 13's vacant eyes mirrored his despair. To him, the heavens had turned their back. To Wang Lin, it was a quiet storm brewing within his heart. He sensed instantly that this was no accident. The aura that clung to 13's wounds bore the mark of another tribe, the Tianshui Tribe. News soon reached the Soul Refining Tribe. A minor deacon from the Tianshui Tribe, a man connected to Tianyao County, had crossed paths with 13. Discovering that the young man wielded the soul refining technique, greed consumed him. He attacked without mercy, crippling 13 and stealing the first 3 stages of the technique. Yet he did not kill him. No, that would be too merciful. Instead, he sent 13 back alive as a message, a provocation, a declaration of war. He wanted Wang Lin to come crawling, to surrender the remaining techniques, to kneel and beg for mercy. To him, both the Soul Refining and Tianshui tribes were nothing more than insignificant barbaric clans, unworthy of notice. But he had no idea whom he had provoked. When Wang Lin stood before 13's ruined form, his expression remained calm. Yet behind that silence burned a fury that could extinguish worlds. His hand lightly brushed the broken soul banner, 13 once wielded. The faint soul cries within it echoed like mourning. Then, without another word, Wang Lin rose into the sky. The heavens darkened. Black mist coiled like dragons as he moved toward the Tianshui Tribe. Each step he took shook the land beneath him, and by the time he arrived, the air itself trembled. The deacon of the Tianshui Tribe stood arrogantly before his formation, sneering at the lone intruder who dared to challenge his authority. Behind him, the tribe's warriors gathered, believing their protective array could stop even a nascent soul expert. But to Wang Lin, such defenses were no more than cobwebs before the storm. His cold gaze swept over the formation, and he spoke softly, his voice like the toll of a funeral bell. "You took what was mine. Now I'll take what is yours." His power erupted. The sky split open as the souls within the unfinished banner wailed in unison. Though the Tianshui formation held for a moment, it could not withstand the wrath of one who had once defied the heavens themselves. When he realized the formation couldn't be instantly broken, Wang Lin's expression did not waver. Instead, his hand formed a seal, and the earth began to quake violently. Then, in a display that defied reason, the entire Tianshui tribe, its land, its people, its foundations, was lifted from the ground. Like an ancient god uprooting mountains, Wang Lin carried it through the air and brought it back to the Soul Refining Tribe. His voice rang out again, cold and merciless, echoing across the land. "If your formation cannot be broken here, then I shall break it at my home." Within moments, the deacon's arrogance crumbled. The fear in his eyes reflected the shadow of death descending upon him. He begged, he pleaded, but Wang Lin's answer was swift and final. One motion, one flash of killing intent, and the man was no more. His soul was torn from his body and fed into the banner. The cries of the dead echoed into the night. The once proud Tianshui tribe was no more. Its people absorbed into the Soul Refining Tribe, its name erased from the map. Wang Lin stood atop the ruins, his robes fluttering in the wind, eyes filled with distant sorrow. He had avenged 13, yet his heart remained cold. For Wang Lin, vengeance was never an act of rage. It was the fulfillment of balance. 13's broken body lay in silence within the tribe, and though his cultivation was gone, his name would live forever in the blood-stained chronicles of the Soul Refining Sect. The disciples whispered his story as a warning to all who might challenge their master. In the following days, the Soul Refining Tribe grew stronger than ever. The 1 billion soul banners fluttered beneath the crimson sky, absorbing the endless essence of death. Wang Lin continued his path, undeterred, his eyes ever fixed on the horizon. He knew that his journey in the land of demonic spirits had only just begun. The ancient demon spirits slumbered in the depths of the 9 counties, waiting for those bold enough to claim them. The Soul Refining Sect's banner trembled faintly, as though sensing the storm to come, and at its center stood Wang Lin, the man who walked against the heavens, who defied the fates of gods and men alike, and who would one day make even the stars themselves bow before his will. For now, the world would remember one truth. The day the Tianshui tribe fell was the day the name Wang Lin became legend once more. Wang Lin's path has never been one of peace. Every step he takes leaves behind echoes of vengeance, sorrow, and indomitable will. In the land of demonic spirits, where countless cultivators chase fleeting power, he alone stands unmoved, rebuilding his sect, forging his own destiny, and reminding the heavens that his resolve can never be broken. As the 1 billion soul banner slowly awakens, and the souls of the fallen whisper in the wind, Wang Lin's legend only grows darker and more profound. The fall of the Tianshui tribe is but the beginning. Ahead lies a storm of blood, destiny, and divine wrath, one that even the ancient demon spirits will come to fear. This was the story of Wang Lin's vengeance and the rebirth of the Soul Refining Sect. The fire of retribution burns on, and the path to immortality remains shrouded in shadow. If you've enjoyed this tale of defiance and power, remember to like, share, and subscribe for more stories from Renegade Immortal. The next chapter of Wang Lin's journey promises even greater trials and even greater vengeance. Until next time, stay immersed in the world of cultivation, where the line between gods and demons fades with every soul refined.